Alright, so boom gang, welcome back to the channel. If you're new, welcome to the channel. My name's Uta Beefs. Make sure you like, share, subscribe, follow me on Instagram as well, Uta_Beefs, backup page, but just type Uta_Beefs and it should just pop up, you get me? So boom, before I start the video, I gotta say a big thank you to Daniel at Crawley Surplus Store, the boss man, for letting me borrow this rifle to do a review quickly. I don't know if you've watched already, but I have done an unboxing, but obviously I'm gonna give you a proper review. Secondly now, this rifle is actually for sale. I don't know if by the time you have seen this, if it would have gone by now, cause it's like a week later. But it's for sale in Crawley Surplus Store. Comes with loads of accessories as well because it's a used rifle, basically. But from what I've heard, it hasn't been shot a lot of times. It's probably been shot like less than a tin of pellets, basically. So yeah, so boom gang, let's just get into it quickly. I'm gonna try to run through it as fast as I can. Boom. As you can see, this is how it comes. I love that because normally rifles come in a hard case or a cardboard box. I hate the cardboard box. Love hard cases. This one is a soft case. It's well padded though. I do like it, so your rifle will be protected in shipping or however you move around with it to the range and everything. So yeah, one thing I must say though, when you put a scope on the rifle, like I put my Element Helix on it and I had it in there and it was a bit tight, but it fitted, you get me? So boom, let me show you everything that comes with the rifle and everything that comes in the case, basically. Gang, this is the AGT URAGAN 2 compact in 177. But before we get into the rifle, let me get into the stuff that comes with it. So firstly, remember it's a used rifle. It's for sale as well, Crawley Surplus Store. So firstly, you get a chronograph reading. The rifle is quite consistent and I have done the shooting already, so I know what it's capable of. I kind of messed up with the shooting, but you'll see when it gets to that part. So boom, with this chronograph, it says using 10.34 grains, it's shooting at 709, the lowest is the velocity, and 719 feet per second is the highest. And 719 feet per second equals out to 11.8 foot-pound. Basically 11.9, you can say it's closer to 9, so 11.9 foot-pound. So quite consistent, this little rifle, 10 grains as well, so it hits hard, you get me? Nextly, you get the user's manual. I do like this user's manual because it shows the exact specs of this rifle and how to maintain and everything, you get me? It's a decent one, not like other manufacturers who will just have the rifle and yeah, but let me not get into it. So boom, you get the user's manual. And like I said, because it's a used rifle, you might can see the added accessories. It comes with a box of goodies. So let me just open the box. I'm gonna take them out one by one so I can show you. Alright, then so first thing, it's just this little rubber thing that goes between the, you don't need to know about this, it's nothing important. This red thing, I do not know what it is. I've done research, but I haven't found anything, but I'll probably ask Jim when I get back to Surplus Store. So you get this red thing with it. Also, I don't know if you saw the unboxing, but I got a couple things wrong. So boom, this is the end cap for the just in case you don't want to use the silencer, basically the 1/2 inch UNF ain't exposed, so you can cover it with this basically. This one is also the same thing, it's just a fancier one. So it goes on the end of the silencer, basically. So you get 2 caps for the end of the silencer. You get a hose that comes with a quick connect basically at the ends, a best fitting quick connect, and a probe that comes on the hose as well. Also, you get a second probe with the best fittings quick connect or quick coupler on it. I don't know why there's 2, but there's 2. And also you get this thing. This just goes onto, I don't even know where it connects to, you know. I think it connects to that hose, and then it's basically so you can let out the air, just like what your dive bottle does. When you fill it up, you let out the excess air. That's what this does. And then also in the box, you just get a best fittings card, so you know this guy, whoever had the rifle before, was buying best fitting stuff. And then you got the guns check sheet as well, which just shows you it's had a visual check, it's had a power check, fill probes included, user manuals included, and correct magazines included. And literally just get O-rings as well, like O-rings and everything else. So boom, gang, let me put these away. We're going to get into the rifle and all of the accessories that it comes with, because remember, it's a used rifle and it's available in surplus store. I'm not going to say the price. If it's still, just call up the surplus store. If it's still available, yeah, they'll give you all the info you need. Let's get into it now. This is the AGT or Airgun Technology URAGAN 2 Compact in 177. Gang, I kind of fell in love with this rifle while I had it. I had to look at this and my Wildcat, you get me? Like, I need an upgrade, I think. But yeah, let's just get into the rifle, gang. Let's start from the back now. You got the rubber butt pad, which is nice, I can't lie. This little groove that they got, the little shape that they got, fits in nicely in the shoulder. Super nice, you get me? It's also adjustable, you can move it up or down. Let's move to the stock now. The stock is red laminate, gang. As you can see, it is sexy with the red, black. It's got like grey and hints of silver in it. Like, I don't think the camera would do it justice, but it is pretty, I cannot lie. And the grip, where it's so thick, I love it. This is how FX need to have their grips, not them little grips that's on a diet. They're way too skinny, you get me? But this one fits in the palm of your hand nicely. Trust me. Alright, that's the stock. Let's move to the top now. You got the cheek piece. It's quite decent. It's plastic, it's textured, but it's just one long cheek piece, as you can see. Nothing added on so you can raise it or anything. But it's decent. The only thing I would say that makes this thing awkward, the cheek piece awkward, is when you want to clean the barrel, because the string wants to go up, and yeah, it's a bit hard to clean the barrel, but I done it. Below the cheek piece now, you got the breech where the 16-shot magazine goes. Alright, and let's move to the top now. You got a 20 MOA Picatinny rail for your scope. You're gonna hear in the shooting, but gang, if you do get this rifle, you're gonna need some adjustable mounts or some high mounts, because while I was shooting, you're gonna find out when we get to the accuracy part, you get me? So boom, moving below the Picatinny rail now, you got the cocking handle, and gang, this cocking handle is super smooth. and it's kind of positive, like it's satisfying. Big up down at Surplus store, that's his words. It's crazy. Listen, it's crazy satisfying, you get me? You know that it's locked in and everything. And obviously, you can decock it by holding the handle, by holding the cocking lever back and pressing the trigger, riding it forward. I like that sound, you know. But obviously, once the rifle wears in, that might disappear, that little positive sound, you get me? So boom, below the cocking handle now, you've got the safety. Safety is nice as well, it's nice and smooth. You just pull it back for safety, push forward to fire. Can hear little clicks, but it's smooth as hell, I cannot lie. Let's put it back on the safety car, I forgot to do that. Below the safety now, you got the trigger. It's a 2-stage adjustable trigger. I didn't play with that, but it does feel nice how I've had it basically. Remember, it's a used rifle, but it feels nice however the person had it set up, you get me? In front of the trigger now, you got your fill port. You just remove this little pin, put your probe in there, put some air in the rifle, and you're good. Let's come to this side now, because you've got your little gauge, and it's an AGT gauge as well. It's a 300 bar max fill. The rifle is regulated as well, but yeah, it's on 200 bar right now. And in front of that now, let's move back around to this part, you've got the bottle. I think the bottle's a 210cc bottle, I'm not sure. It said 200 CM3. I'm not good with them technical maths there. CM3, whatever that means. So you got the bottle on the front and it's carbon fiber. Let's move down a bit now. You've got the little shield that, I don't know if they would call, yeah, you got the little shield thing that covers the, I would say M-locks, but I'm not sure, but it covers the bottle, and underneath that you've got a Picatinny rail for your bipod. Obviously that's what the bipod hangs on. Let's move up to the top again. You've got the shroud that comes with the rifle. So watch this, I got it wrong in the unboxing, but basically, whoever had this rifle before, they bought an aftermarket adapter, 1/2" UNF adapter from Eagle Vision. So they took off the end cap of this shroud and basically put on the adapter on the Eagle Vision, which made them enabled to use a 1/2" UNF so they can fit a silencer on. Without this adapter, you can't have a silencer basically. It's the shroud that does all the work as a silencer as well. But with the Eagle Vision adapter, the aftermarket part, yeah, you can add a silencer on it, you get me? So, I just explained that. On the front of it now, you've got a Viroc silencer. This is another part, this is another accessory that the previous owner bought and put on there. Gang, if you watch the unboxing, you know this rifle does, when you hear the shooting, you're gonna know that it does not make a sound at all. All the noise comes from the ping in the back of the rifle, you get me? So yeah, this comes with it. The adapter, the 1/2" UNF adapter comes with it. And finally, you've got a Dolphin ultralight bipod that comes with the rifle as well. This bipod is decent, gang. I do want one. I've been looking into one secretly, but yeah, it comes with the rifle as well. So if you do buy this rifle, you get a couple accessories with it, you get me? And other than that, gang, I think the rifle is pretty. Shoulders nicely, cheek piece is nice. The only thing is the scope. You have to remember the rail is a 20 MOA rail, so yeah, you need a higher mounts. But gang, that is it from the rifle. I think I've got everything. So boom, I've done the shooting already. Let me let you lot watch that part quickly. I did mess up, I ain't gonna lie, but it was not the rifle, it was all me. So boom, gang, quickly a couple things before we start shooting. So boom, the scope. If you get this rifle, you might need adjustable mounts, or you might just need higher mounts. Basically, I think I've got the mid mounts on there. So when I'm shooting at the dot at 50 yards, it's going 4mm dots higher. You get me? I think it happened on the Air Max crate as well, the crate light. One of them rifles, I can't remember. So basically, I'm gonna be shooting for the dot, it will be hitting 4mm dots higher. So boom. Obviously, I've got the Element Helix 6-24x50 on top. You lot already know about the Viroc silencer. Got the Dolphin ultralight bipod on there. I'm gonna be using the 10.34 grain JSB's car. I think that's what it was tuned to, so hopefully we do get some good groups out of it. And obviously I'm gonna be using the magazine because no single shot loader comes in this rifle. So boom, gang. Let me go switch on the camera quickly and let's do some shooting. Alright, so boom, gang. Camera's down there rolling. I've got 2 dots out there at 50 yards, so I'm gonna give you 2 5-shot groups. And yeah, magazine's full, 16 shots in the magazine. I'll give you lot a little treat after, so yeah, boom. 5 shots at the first dot on the left. That was me, you know, it's this bloody bag. Alright, I got it now. That's why I said 2 dots, you know, because I didn't even feel comfy while I was grouping it. Alright. Like I said, the shot before that was all me. Second dot, gang. Step 3. Alright, that was 5, gang. I'm confident that it's going 1, 2, 3, just under 4 mil. That's a boom. Let's go for the bell target. If I can get it in my view. Alright, bell target, is it loaded? Nah. Alright, bell target at 50 yards. I think it's like a 10mm hole. That was me. I ain't comfy. Look how I'm holding the bag. The rifle. Did I load it? Alright, so boom, gang. That's the 2-5 shot groups. Let's go take a look at them. Close out this video. Alright, so boom, gang. Let's take a look at these groups, yeah? I remember I was aiming down here and it was hitting 4 mil dots high. So this is 4 mil dots at 50 yards, basically. That's a lot, you know? Alright then, so boom. And as well, this first group, do not pay attention to that, gang, car. You lot already know I got bag problems. You get me? So boom, let's do this. I've got my trusty 5p. If you know, you know. A 5p is 18mm in diameter. So boom, let's put over the first group, which I can only get 3 under there, basically. I was way unsturdy. You get me? In the second group now, where I fix myself up. Oh, let me cover that as well, sorry. Basically 5 shots under the 5p at 50. Decent, you get me? That's how it should shoot. I reckon it would shoot way better, but yeah, I wasn't sturdy. So gang, the rifle's decent. If you do get the opportunity of grabbing it, I say you should, trust me. But alright, so boom, gang. That is it for me and the Uragan 2. Remember, it's in surplus store for sale. It's a used rifle, comes with loads of accessories and everything. So yeah, if you are interested in the rifle, just hit up Dan, go in store, go take a look at it. If you do want to purchase it, just ring Dan. He can send it to your local RFD or your local gun shop, and you've got a new rifle that's been tested by beefs. So you know it's on point, you get me? So boom. Big thanks to Dan for letting me borrow the rifle. I didn't have as much fun as I should have because of the scope thing and the bag thing, but hey, I do like it though, so yeah, if no one don't purchase it, you lot better be careful I don't purchase it, you get me? So boom, gang, big thanks for watching. Make sure you like, share, subscribe, follow me on Instagram, Uta_beefs. I've got a video there done, you know, but I stopped editing it to do the Uragan videos, but I've got a video on a Remington T-Rex coming up, so you lot look out for that in 2 as well. So alright, for £300, you get me? So gang, big thanks for watching. Make sure you like, share, subscribe, follow me on Instagram. I'll see you on the next video.